So, hello and welcome back, guys, to another trade recap. So, today we're going to be doing the trade recap that I've taken yesterday on 2nd of April 2026. And this is the first trade for me in the second quarter. So, in the first quarter, Q1, I have taken around 50 trades and I had roughly around a 66% win rate. And everything has been documented very nicely. Everything, all of the trades I have recap, everything I've posted. And yeah, so let's go. Let's move on to the trade recap. Yesterday was a very nice trade. I had patiently waited for my setup to form and then I had taken the entry. So first I'll just show you the execution. So this was the first execution. I had taken this trade on second Lucid account which I had bought last week. So as you can see, session PNL 193. Overall we are in $46 profit because I had taken a loss on Monday or Tuesday. I had taken a loss on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday I had taken a trade here as well. So that's why it is overall now $46 in profit. So the Lucid account. Then I've taken a trade here as well in the funded 6K. So they had denied the fucking payout last time. As you can see, declined the payout I had made. So technically, this is my second payout. Like I have already made a like profit. Now I need to complete one more day of profitable day. Then I can request the payout. And let's see what happens. This is the yesterday's execution, April 2. Made a $50. See now they have restricted me to leverage. So I can only risk around 19-20 dollars. Like it is very weird. Like in indices, like if I can risk around 1%, then also I can make a lot of money. But if I am not being able to risk 0.5%, then how am I supposed to make a lot of money? Okay, that's why yeah, it was a 50 solid profit. So yeah, let's just jump into the trade recap. So overall going into the day, let me just replay this. So overall going into the day, I had a pretty bearish bias, I'm not going to lie. And as you can see here, 2nd April 2026, trade, I didn't trade recap. Let me just change this is market outlook. It is, I don't know why I didn't trade recap. Market outlook. Start of Q2 for me. Unemployment claims news today, right before the market open. So today, overall, my first initial thought process was either we start respecting this 30-minute gap, we respect this 30-minute gap, break through this 15-minute gap, and continue to the downside. This was the first case scenario. Second case scenario was if we do break this 30-minute gap, we can use this as a support and we can continue to the upside and eventually take out all the low resistance liquidity present here. And also, this is unmitigated, and this was the mitigated, but this was unmitigated fair value. Okay, to take out this, and also we was already inside the daily FBG, and also we was inside a 4-hour FBG as well. So everything was very mixed yesterday. But yesterday I was having a pretty bearish bias. But going on to the day, as you can see, as the market had opened, this was the market open. As the market opened, we went and formed a SMT with S&P 500. As you can see, let me just pull to the downside. As you can see, we had a SMT here. See, it had already taken out this ITH intermediate high, and intermediate high was left for crabs, and it was the SMT. Then we just fell to the downside, kept going to the downside. Now, here I thought that maybe we could do something like this. We could eventually break through this, use this as a resistance, and continue to the downside and use as a continuation model. But this entire move which happened here was a manipulation move to eventually continue to the upside. Okay, if I just play this, the market started coming to the downside. It broke through this 15 minute. Now it started rejecting this. Now, as a normal human being, I thought that we could continue to the downside because we had displaced through the 15-minute and nearest non liquid was sell side liquidity and the 4-hour consecutive encroachment. But that didn't happen. It rejected this 15-minute, broke this, and again uh, it re-inverts the gap again. Okay, we see here this gap, this candle just inverses both of the 1 minute FBG present. So in the continuation trade, when the market is in a continuation phase, the first Fed value gap that gets open, most likely if it starts rejecting this, then we can see the market going to the downside. But once the move has already happened and we have a first fair value gap which has opened up here, both of them got ran through, then we most definitely can see some kind of a like V-shaped recovery. So then that was the overall market outlook for me. Then I waited for the market to do what it wants to do. Then it broke through the 5 minute gap and then I zoomed into the lower time frame, 30-second time frame, and there I had gotten my entry. Okay, I waited here. There was no CISD to the downside. If there was a CISD here, most likely we would continue to the downside, but we didn't get any change the state of delivery. We kept going higher and eventually broke out of this 5 minute gap and we eventually went and created a 1 minute gap. Then I zoomed into the 30-second time frame and took my entry there. So yeah, after we got a run through to the upside in the 5 minute time frame. Then I zoomed into the lower time frame and we also had a 30-minute gap. So as I said here that eventually if you do break out of this, we could look to continue to the upside. Okay. Then at when I zoomed into the lower time frame, we had a nice 1 minute fair value gap which had opened up and I was looking at it the 30-second time frame and we did form an SMT and then I taken my entry right there after the change the state of delivery in 30-second time frame. I have written down in my journal as well. 30-second continuation IRL, CSD, IRL, SMT. Okay. So I'll just show you the session recording as well. So the market, as we got this candle, change the state of delivery after an SMT. We also had a bearish SMT. But if this bearish SMT started holding and we start breaking through this 1 minute gap, then we could see lower prices, but that didn't happen. And we got a bullish SMT. Plus the 30-second gap started holding with the 1 minute gap. And we got a change the state of delivery. So this was more than enough for me to just take the entry there. Then I taken the entry there and I got like my take profit hit within like 3 to 4 minutes. So I was not targeting very much. The market did run up very high, but I started getting this in this internal high here. This is relative equal low, relative equal high. Sorry, this is both relative equal high, and yeah, then I taken my profit somewhere around here only. Okay, so I'll just show the session recording as well. So this is the session recording. I've logged into my Lucid Flex account and I'm waiting here. Market starts coming here, market open. Then we form an SMT. We start going to the downside. As you can see in this, we have an SMT here. Then we start going to the downside. I'm waiting here. Wait for my macro time to open. Waiting. And as you can see here. Then here, as you can see, the market starts. This first it disrespected the 15-minute gap. Then again it respected that. So that's why I got a little bit confused at the start. Well, if you see here, it first disrespected this, it came to the downside, then again it respected it. So that's why I got a little bit confused and it ran through this both of the fair value gap in a single candle. Then I thought that we could have some chop here. The market could just be chopping here, but that didn't happen. We went and run through this 5 minute gap and we got an initial market structure shift also as well. Okay. So you can see I'm waiting here. This is live session recording. So whenever if all of the session whichever I've traded, I've recorded everything. So it's not like I don't take the trade and I just show you that I've taken that. I've just shown you everything. I've shown you the trade I've taken as well. I'll just show it here as well. So after I'm waiting here, we got run through. We got run through this 5 minute. Now I'm waiting for the internal structure. So in the external, what happened? Change the state of delivery. We ran through 5 minute gap. Now same thing I'm looking for in the 30-second time frame. So we start respecting the 1 minute gap. Then we got a SMT. Then we got to change the state of delivery. Then I take the trade. Oh, I'm waiting here. 1 minute gap gets respected. Then here I'm waiting. I have not taken my entry around here. I'm waiting for the trade to. Then we form a nice SMT. This as you can see SMT is formed here. Then as we get a change the state of delivery, then I take my trade there. Okay. As you can see, I'll just not play anything. As the market closes here, so we got 30-second close. Then I go to the trade C. Then I just press buy. Okay, I got a nice feel as well. Then I put my stop loss to the downside. And yeah, and I take my I put my break even and partial point there. Okay. So as you can see, it just flew through very quickly. I did get filled little bit low. As you can see, I did get filled low. I got filled around this candle's body. I got filled around here. See, I have marked it exactly right. Stop loss was just below here. Targeting this intermediate. This is only 1 is to 2.5. That was enough for me. When I started journaling the trade, and eventually it just breaks out very quickly. Okay. Come on, see. Boom. Like, yeah, already I booked the trade. Like, already here, I have already completely booked the trade in my funded account and in the here as well. As you can see, I just close it here. So yeah, that was the trade done. Live execution, I've shown you everything. So yeah, that was the overall trade. Then the trade just keeps running to the upside. But yeah, I've already taken done my trade. Then I close my setup. I already journal the trade. So yeah, I need to set my Q2 goals as well. Q2 targets. Q2 one was a pretty rough one. I have not posted any video. All the videos are private actually, which are if there are many videos that I make which are just for myself to watch in the future. So yeah, that should be all. Technically, we had ended the Q1 very nicely, around 66% win rate. So yeah, that's it for this trade recap. There's nothing more to say. It is very easy, very simple, very quick trade I had done. My student also had taken this exact same trade, as you can see here. His was the session. This was the his market outlook, as you can see. Like I have not given him any signal. If you see the trade when I posted the trade, my trade I posted trade closed at 7:25. And he had posted this at 7. He had posted 1 minute before me. After I had closed the trade, then he had posted this before the entry. Because it is a little bit delayed in his time. So yeah, then he booked everything nicely. He also got a nice profit in his uh, equity hedge account. Okay. So yeah, that was the trade recap. Thank you so much guys for watching. Bye bye. Take care. Peace out. Today is no trading day. Today is Friday. Today is no trading day. So this will be the end of the week for me. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this trade update. Thank you so much guys for watching. Peace out.